we will be talking about today's lesson. Like we have structure, usage, and examples. Yes, everybody can see and everybody can hear me. All right. So let's start. Let's start with the structure. Okay. Like as I told you, we use present simple in if side. Like as I told you before, we have two clauses, if clause and main clause. So in if clause we use simple present, and main clause future simple, like simple future. Also we can say subject plus will for negative want and the main form of the verb. All right. So as I told you, if plus simple present, and the main clause we use with a simple future, like subject plus will, want plus main verb. And you can ask me why we use first conditional sentences. It's a really good question. Why? Why we use first conditional sentences? Can you tell me if you know? If you don't know, I will explain in more detail. Don't worry about that. Like if we talk about possibilities, like something may happen, can happen in the present or in the future, we can use these conditional sentences. For example, if it rains, like as you see here, if it rains, like it and rains, present simple. If it rains, if it rains, I will stay at home. I will stay at home. Why? Because if it rains, I will stay at home. If I wake up late, I will miss the bus. Yeah, sure. For example, if you sleep a lot and if you don't wake up on time, of course you will miss the bus. So, as you see, the first part here, if part, or the like if clause, and we have a main clause, yeah? I will stay at home and I will miss the bus. These conditions like depends on the if side, as you see. I will stay at home. Why? If it rains. I will miss the bus if I wake up late. All right. And let's continue with the other details. Like you are a student, right? I am a student. If I study, yeah, if I study, I will pass my exams. So this part, as you see, I used what? I used present simple. And the second part, will plus main verb, future simple. So if side, present simple, the main clause, I use the future simple here. I will pass my exams if I study. Yeah, if I study a lot, I will pass my exams. Of course, it's same for you. Like, if you study hard, it doesn't matter like if you're elementary level, pre-intermediate level, or intermediate level, you will pass the exams. We use it to talk about possible situations and their consequences in the future, as I told you. Can you write me a sentence related to first conditional? Can you tell me one example? By the way, this one is intermediate level. The grammar will be about the first conditional. Like I will start with the grammar firstly. I will explain first conditional and the second conditional sentences. How can we use them? What kind of differences we have between first and the second type of conditional sentences. Okay, and then I'd like you join or participate or be active during the lesson. And I will ask you to make the sentences related to first conditional and the second conditional. Firstly, I'm explaining like first conditional sentences, and then we will continue with the second conditional. If I know you, I will help you about your work. Yes, it's good. It's good job, Elgün, Mr. Elgün. Onur says it's not intermediate. B1 is a pre-intermediate. It's intermediate level actually. Like we have this grammar in both levels, in pre-intermediate level and intermediate level. You can see these grammars in both levels, no problem. If I know English, I will never study. I think like if we use this kind of sentences, the meaning is a little bit different. If I know English, I will never study. If I know English, maybe I will travel to the lots of countries in the world. For intermediate, we are not ready. You shouldn't do even a live streaming. Yeah, maybe. Like we have, as you said, we have some. Actually, we had some technical problems, but we have solved that. No problem at the moment. Intermediate then comes upper intermediate level. Yeah. Okay. And if it's clear for you, if it's clear for everyone, we can continue with exercises, and we can make some sentences related to first conditional. Like before starting doing exercises, let me show you positive, negative, and question forms of these type of sentences. For the positive forms, as you see, if I study, I will pass my exams. Okay, this one is a positive sentence. And when it comes to negative type of first conditionals, we use not. Okay, like the don't or doesn't, as you know, from the present simple, we use don't and doesn't for the negative. And the second part, like the main clause, we use won't. If I don't study, I won't pass my exams. All right. And the question type. If I study, okay, if I study, will I pass my exams? When it comes to question type of sentences, we use will like before the subject here. Like, will I pass my exams? Okay, this one is for first person when it comes to he, she, or it. So it changes according to the present simple rules. For the positive sentences, we have like if he studies. Like here, if I study, but when it comes to he, we add s, like es. If he studies, he will pass his exams. If he doesn't study, for the negative one, we add don't or doesn't. So the subject here is he, that's why I used here doesn't and the main verb. If he doesn't study, he won't pass his exams. He won't pass his exams. Question form of this sentence is the same, like as I explained here. If he studies, will he pass his exams? Okay. Yes, let me look at your comments here. If we stay at home, Onur says that if we stay at home, we hope we will see a nice day. Yes, if we stay at home, we will save a lot of what? A lot of lives. Yeah. If you help me about my homework, I will help you too. Thank you, Nevin. Great. If she arrives at home, she will cook for us. Well, you're a lucky person. Someone cooks for you. Someone says, if you don't try again, you won't successful. No, you won't be successful. You won't be. And don't forget to use the verb after will. Like, if you don't try again, yeah, this one is true. But you want, after want, we have to use be, the main verb be. You want to be successful, okay? If you pass the exam, I don't know this name, Doom guy. Okay. If you pass the exam, I will buy you whatever you want. Thank you. Thanks so much. All right. And I will try to use. Okay, just a minute. Great. Yes, I think everybody can see that. Yes. Okay, we have. If you look at the examples here, look at the exercise 1. Okay, we should make the sentences by using the information here. Like for example, number 1, stop smoking, and we should choose like from A to G. From one of them, we should choose. Stop smoking. If you stop smoking, we have an example. If you stop smoking, you will be healthier. Great. And number 2, if I will help you, if you eat less and it's time for you. Okay. If you eat less. Okay, please help me. If you listen to your lessons, I will learn English. Yeah, why not? If you listen to my lessons, sure, you will learn English very well. If you eat less, you will be healthier. Great, but Data Jusha says that you will be healthier, but we should use different verb. Like we have already used healthier, okay, but for number 2 we should use a different one. Lose weight. Yes, if you eat less, okay, we should use subject and will lose weight. Great. Okay, this one is good. And number 3, save your money. Can you help me, please? Okay. If you save, not I, if you save your money, all right. So, can you make the rest of the sentence? I'm waiting for your answers. Yeah, the answer for number 2, the answer A is a correct answer. If you save your money, you will be able to afford a holiday. Great. Yes. If you save your money, that says you will be able to afford a holiday. Then also, if you say that if you save your money, you will be able to afford a holiday. It's good answer. Okay. You will be able to afford holiday. Yes, great. If you save your money, you will be able to afford a holiday. So number 4, learn to drive. Okay. For number 3 was correct. Thank you. Thanks so much, Onur, Adem, Jayda, Nalan, and others. Erhan also, Deniz, Begüm. So for number 4, can you help me? If I learn to drive, if I learn to drive, okay. Yes, if I learn to drive, you say if you learn to drive, you will be more independent. Yes, therefore, like You know, if you want to go somewhere and if you don't have a car, or if you have a car but you can't drive, you always ask your mom, your dad, your brother or sister, or maybe one of your friends to help you in that situation. So you will be more independent. Yeah, it's true. You will be more independent. Just a minute. Okay, it's good. Yes, and all right. So let's continue with number 5. Go to bed early. Great. Number 5. If I go to bed early. Okay, let's change it. Like let's change the subject. If she. Can you make the rest of the sentence? If she what? If she. I'm waiting for your answers, by the way. If you go to bed early, you feel no. Jada, please pay attention to the grammar. The main clause we should use will. You feel no. This is a present simple. We should use a future simple. You will feel fresh tomorrow. Yes, thank you guys. Samet, Astax, Deyda, Adem, Merve. Yes, correct. Great. If she goes to bed early, okay, she will be, yes, she will, no, she will feel, yes, she will feel fresher tomorrow. Great. All right. And for number 6, so for number 6 and number 7, I won't write on the screen. I will be waiting for your answers for number 6 and number 7. Wear a suit and go out more. Can you write these 2 sentences, please? Can you complete these sentences? Okay. Yes, wear a suit. If you wear a suit, okay, it means it's a formal cloth. If you wear a suit, okay, if you wear a suit, you will look more formal. Yes, that's good. If you wear a suit, you will look, it's D, yeah, D is the correct answer. You will look more formal. And the last one, the last sentence that we will make, number 7, go out more. If you go out more, I'm waiting for your answers. If you go out more, if you go out more, you will make more friends. Yes, you will make more friends. Number 7 is F. Yeah. If you go out more, you will be sick. Yeah, Gamzener says different sentence. That's great. If you go out more, he will make more friends. Yes, Data, it's correct. Nevin, it's correct. Nalan, it's correct. Okay. Adam also, Alena, Eylül, and Dennis. Okay, let's continue with exercise 2. So we have the sentences, as you see, and we should use the words here for first conditional sentences. So you will break it, if you blah blah blah. So what should I write here? You will break it if, and if you see here not, it means this this part is a negative part. If you don't be careful, or if you are not careful, which one should we use? Present simple or to be, like don't be or aren't? Some people say it is don't be. Some of you say aren't. The correct answer is the correct answer is aren't. If you are not careful, yes. If you are not careful, you will break it. And B. They. And we have it. If it rains, okay, they, we should use will, okay, will and what? Get. They will get wet if it rains. Yes, they will get wet if it rains. Mohammed, it's great. Sena, it's great. Irina won't be careful. Not Irina. Because we have will here in the main clause. That's why I didn't use like will. We have a main clause and we should make a if clause here. Irina. Okay, yes, they will get wet if it rains. B. Okay, let's continue with C. How can we make this sentence? If I need you, this one is negative type of sentence. So can you help me to make this sentence, please? As you know, we use will. Like firstly, we will use will. Okay, will, and then we should use subject. Will you, and after subject, we should use the verb. Will you help me if I need you? Of course, I will help you in any situation. Don't worry about that. And the if part, we should use the present simple. If you knock, yes, if you knock at the door, he what? He will let you in. He will let you in. Yeah, good job, by the way. Okay, and this sentence, this one, you and if you, like both sides we have a negative. Okay, will you help me? Good. Gil, Samet, Naveen, Irina. Yeah, I misread. I haven't answered yet. Good. Okay. Metin, it's correct. Great. Zayda, it's also correct. You. Present simple. If you did not find the key, if you, or which one? Like, pay attention to this sentence. If you don't or if you won't. We have if. here, it means we should use present simple. But this one is a main clause. We shouldn't use don't. We should use won't. It means will not. Okay, you won't find the key if you don't open. If you don't open. Yes. Okay. If you won't find the key if you don't open the bag. Great. And if I blah blah blah, if I blah blah blah. So okay, but I won't write this sentence. I will be waiting for your answers. Okay, and I will be waiting for your answers here, and then I will check if it's true or not. Okay, aren't open. Not aren't open, because we have a principle, the main verb, don't open, not aren't. Okay guys, it's impossible to learn English in this way. It is possible, just please pay attention carefully and you will do that easily. Okay, if we don't have time, alright, let's do this part. If we don't have time, okay, make it shorter. Yes, don't have time. If I don't have time, it means I won't come. Won't means like will not. Great. I won't come if I don't have time. Great. And next one, if you go to town, okay, please help me here. Please help me here. How can make a sentence? Okay, can you help me? Alright, yes, as you told, we should use will and then subject and then buy. Yes. If you go to town, will you buy something for me? Sure, I will. Why not? And the last sentence. As the last sentence, if the book, we have not and to be. The second part, I blah 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 it in 2 hours. Yes, good job, Merve, Ismail, Kader. Thank you so much for your fantastic answers, and you helped me here to make the sentences together. It's nice. Okay, and the last one, if the book is it, yes. So if the book is not too long, isn't, yeah, Mehmet, it's great. Mehmet say isn't and read. But Mehmet, the second part, we should use future tense, not a present. Okay? Yes, Emre says isn't and will what? Will read. Yes, it's correct. It's true. I will read it in 2 hours. It's great. It's good job. Thank you. Thanks so much for your answers. Okay. And I will ask you to do this part, okay? Because we don't have too much time and we will have a short break. And after the break time, we will continue with second conditional sentences. But before having the break time, I think we can do that. We should do this part and then we can have break. So let's do it as much as quickly. If you don't drive carefully, which answer should be correct? We should match the sentences like the numbers to the letters. Number one, if you don't drive carefully, what? If you don't drive carefully, number one is D. You will have an accident. Yes, Sena, thank you. Thanks so much. The number one is there. Yes, number one is D. D is the correct answer. Okay, number two, if it rains. If it rains, number two. Yeah, number two is who says E? No, you will get a good mark. Of course not. If it rains, yes, I won't go to the cinema. B is correct. Great. Okay, number three. If you don't sleep well, if you sleep, for example, if you sleep for 2 hours. Okay, if you don't sleep well, which one? Yes, number three is C. Yes, great. And number four, number three, if you don't sleep well, you will feel very tired tomorrow. Thank you. Thanks so much for your great answers. And let's continue with number four. If you study, if you study, you what? Yes, number four is A. You will get a good mark, and I hope everybody gets a good mark, and we'll get a good mark in the final exams. Okay, the last one, number five. Let's continue with number five. If you listen to such loud music, for example, if you listen to hip hop music or rap, like loudly, what would happen? If you listen to such loud music, number five is A. Yes, your neighbors will complain about it, of course. All right, thank you guys. Thanks so much for your answers. And it was really nice for me, and you helped me to make the sentences choosing the correct answers. Yeah, and we will have a short break, like maximum 15 minutes, and after 15 minutes break, we will meet again. I will come back here and we will continue with the second conditional sentences. Thank you.